Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing a flip through of my 2021 bullet journal. For the beginning of this journal, I wrote my name and decorated the front page with stickers, drawings, and a Polaroid. I accidentally wrote the contents page backwards, but I would have been correct in Japan. I kept the year dashboard relatively simple and wanted to do a minimal cute look. Next, we have 2 pages of the year at a glance. Then I have my period tracker and my resolutions page. I really found the period tracker to be helpful. This is my 2021 vision board. I wanted there to be a theme of rainbow and black and white. I then have my wants and needs page. Okay, we are into the January spread. This is my take on the great wave of Kanagawa. Here is my month at a glance. I just always get so happy to see neon pink in my spreads. This is some trackers on one page, and I thought that I would do this Dear Diary page. I was new at bullet journaling last year, so I was really trying things out. I did a cleaning schedule, a meal planning page, YouTube page, and my artwork page. Then on to my weekly spreads. You will see throughout this bullet journal that it's really about experimenting with different spreads and seeing how it works for me. I then also tried to see how I liked keeping it daily through the month of January. We are in February already, and I wanted to do a painting of Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. I was binging all of the Studio Ghibli movies and I was very inspired. In my February monthly, I tried doing a track page and order page, a YouTube page, an art brain dump, a page for my youngest son, and a meal planning page. I even tried doing a page to practice some Japanese that I was learning from the Duolingo app. I love this February month spread. I love how everything is placed in all the colors that I decided on. Here are my weeklies, and as you can see, I only kept up with a couple dailies and then did a February review. In March's cover spread, I did a no-face painting from another Studio Ghibli film called Spirited Away. I wanted to do the monthly this time right after the cover page, and I wanted it to be minimal looking. I really had fun with the meal planning page and the tracker page. I feel like I was getting into my rhythm and what was working for me in the bullet journal. I'm still doing the weeklies and a couple dailies, even though I'm really not keeping up with the daily page. I did another March review, and we are now on to April. April, I wanted to go even more minimal with just an ink drawing of a vintage Japanese teapot. Another minimal monthly of white, black, and gray. I just really go in between loving decoration to just a simple spread throughout the bullet journal. So I kept everything mostly monochromatic, but you can see in the weeklies I started sneaking in pink pen, hehe. The May monthly was really fun to make. I wanted to do a Studio Ghibli style Monet painting, but with pastels. So that's what I did. I just put some saran wrap to cover the pastels from getting messy. I tried out meal plans on 2 pages, tracker on 1. I can't believe I messed up and wrote April for the weeklies. As you can see, my May I didn't get to use very much. And just like that, we are into June. I wanted to try a bit more blue in this spread because of the warmer weather happening. As you can see, I'm mostly sticking with what is working for me at this point as far as the spreads are going. I wrote out a summer ideas page for summer vacation for the kids. July, I really wanted to try out a smaller and minimal calendar and having the tracker beside the monthly and goals and to do for the month beside it. I just drew my plant that I have in my bathroom. I was really busy in July and didn't get to use my bullet journal much except for keeping up with my tracker and once in a while writing some notes here and there. I think I knew that I wasn't going to be using my bullet journal as much and kept things minimal. So yeah, I just wrote lists and some dailies and just wrote when I could and didn't really make any official looking spreads at all. I just wanted to use it when I could and didn't put any pressure on myself. I had a lot of fun with September's cover page with doing a watercolor artist study of Van Gogh's sunflowers. I kept the small monthly and I think it looks harmonious together. As you can see, I always included meal planning in my trackers. Something I realize now is that when I do my monthly spreads in the future, I will immediately do the weekly spreads and any spreads I want to incorporate, just to get it done. I was just doing my cover page, meal planning, and trackers. In the new year, I already have a plan with how I'm going to use my bullet journal in 2022, but sometimes it's okay if all you can do that day is write a list. At least it's something. November cover page, I did a watercolor of some mushrooms in a kind of forest vibe. So yeah, as you can see, the later part of 2022, I didn't get to decorate and make spreads like I would like to, due to personal issues at home that was draining me from being able to do what I wanted to do. I'm hoping that in 2022, I will be able to do more than the simple lists I was doing at the end of this year. December, I wanted to go back to a bigger monthly. I'm trying to figure out a good way of doing a chore list for the kids. I use this holographic dolphin for my YouTube page that I have been saving for years. I went back to keeping weeklies, and I felt good about it. My favorite weekly is this because it's so visually appealing and I took the time to do it. My plan was to add some art to the bottom, but I didn't get to. Now at the end of this journal, I wanted to add some Polaroids from the year and make some art journal spreads. Goodbye 2021, kind of putting an end to the bullet journal. Again, just used some Polaroids and some stickers and drawings. Another journal spread with some Polaroids. I actually bought a notebook for 2022 to do some art journal spreads because this was very enjoyable to me. I then did a year in review page and wrote out what I could remember from the year, did some stickers, collage, and stamping on this page. Then the last 2 pages, I just did some planning of how I wanted to use my planner and how I was going to organize my bullet journal and what yearly spreads I was going to do. I took everything out of the back pocket that was holding stickers, but I'm going to be using those things for my 2022 bullet journal. So that's it for my 2021 bullet journal. I've learned what works best for me. It's made me realize I want to have an art journal, and I'm going to have a reading journal as well. Please comment down below and let me know what kind of planners you will be using for 2022. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I would love to have you guys here, so subscribe if you want to stick around. See you guys in the next video. Bye!